Hello everyone and welcome back to Xenoblade X. Last time I did like a lot of the side quests. Pretty much every side quest for me is missing. And I want to start with that. However, afterwards, what I want to, like after that quest, it shouldn't hopefully take that long. I say that, I probably am wrong. But after that I'm gonna watch the I was watching a Minecraft movie thing related to this, like just how theater was apparently abandoned. But the Mario Kart World thing. So where was the area? It was one of these two, I think. I don't remember which one. No, hold up. It was, yeah, it was this one. I think it's in there. Like, let me check something. It was the... Hold up. Where is that? So it says... It's here where it is... I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, so it has to be in there because it says how we need the keys to get there. I just wanted to double check. And my right monitor is glitching out. What in the world is going on with it? I don't know what's going on with it. What was it? Okay, no, it was the... Is it the wiki breaking thing? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, you turned around! Just give me my TP back, at least the most of it. Anyway. I think down here?
We've been found out. What now?
I was stunned in the air. Okay.
Good idea. I'll cut him down to size. 0-0. Now, close in and kill. Now pile on the rest. Okay. Here comes the pain. Achilles, sky high score. That's all I need. All time I played tornado.
Take down the cannon. Find something else. Gone to comet that thing. Can I even reach that? I can. Good.
I need healing. Take this.
And now, okay, welcome to the stream. Oh, great. Now I can't target it. Get on the box. Get on the box. Come on.
Right in the kisser.
I don't like how these guys get further away and you can't hit them.
Shooting star. 3 in a row. Shoot to kill.
Shadow Runner.
Like, there's nothing you can do against that.
Button into our little soiree, huh?
Not in there.
I attack at range now.
So, yeah, I haven't seen it yet, though. But I've heard there wasn't, like, anything new. Yeah, okay. Thanks, game. What was I supposed to do? I couldn't hit him. I think I have everything I need. Hello, Panda. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's, give me a sec. This is... Survey Ray... Oh, I was wrong. Calderos rate needs to be 65%. It's 46. I thought I... No, wait, no, Calderos... That's Mira in total. Calderos is 70. I'm good. Should I watch it then, or should I just not watch it then? Or, like, watch it on stream or just watch it in my own time? And all Hydro as well, welcome to the stream, but... Do I watch it on my... Now or on, like, on my own time? Once I'm gonna go a bit into the cave first, at least, but... I'm just curious, because I can easily just... not do it and, like, remove the... Great. Remove, like, the... world thing from, like, the title card and stuff. That would take, like, less than a minute, probably. One time? Alright, I'll do that then. Yeah, because I put a poll, like, only one person voted on it, I think. Did not mean to do that, but whatever, it's fine. So I was like, yeah, I'll just do it. And yeah, I'll make a short on it probably tomorrow then.
We are still alive.
What's happening?
I don't want to fight right now. I don't know where the quest is. Great, I fell.
Into our little soiree. What a nice...
I'm gonna just withdraw.
I'll take care of this.
I couldn't withdraw. How much time do I have left? I'm trying to remove the Mario Kart Direct stuff real quick. Back in the scale. It's a little... I mean, I will watch it just on my own time. And make a short on it. But it was something I was still just debating and since I put it up, I guess.
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
You know, no, I'm just gonna... I'm not fighting you. Or you.
More enemies.
I have to not be in combat for this, don't I? Fine.
Good time to weaken them.
Button into our little soiree, huh? Thank you, Rebecca. Good idea. I'll cut him down to south. Sky high. Now, close in and clean up. Bruce Freeman. 0-0.
Just as long as that thing doesn't get into combat, I'll be fine.
0-0. Okay, here comes the pace. Hercules, offensive stick. Your little soiree, huh?
It's all right.
Rising blade. Don't let up. Keep firing. Magnum out.
Alright, now time to just absolutely, and I have to use Supreme Edge, not that.
Bruce Freeman. Tornado blade. Bruce Freeman.
I can still get my TP back, at least most of it.
Now, close in and clean up. We'll put a sock on.
I did not want you in this.
Goodbye and good night. Even I'm starting to think this was a bad idea.
Keep going. Hang in there.
Now get in close.
I got that art off at least. And I'm dead.
Sorry, guys.
I don't like these things if you can't fight them in the Skell.
Someone get a party started.
Because it's like that with almost any flying enemy though.
Like hell, it's not over until the fat baby sings. This number has been...
Alright, so third time. This isn't even the third time anymore. Alright, so I think it is probably down here then.
What? Looks like they're on our case.
You are always getting in the way, and yeah, you know what? No. You're gonna be an issue. If I get to the other side, can I hit it? No. I really hate that thing. Alright.
On my mark. Fire. Body and soul are quiver.
I need to take this thing down though now. Okay, we got Neo up before this.
Close in and clean up. Shooting star!
Oh, this is higher. Can I? Can't reach it.
It's not over until the wheel gets fired up for both of us.
Just respawn now. I don't care. We're not beating this thing. How do I get around it? Because it's the same thing's happened the entire time.
What's been found out? What now?
I jump down here, you should probably go away. I got around that one at least. There's another one right there, and I'm probably gonna have to fight it.
It seems the
Yep.
sleeping dogs have risen.
Good time to weaken them.
Good idea. I'll cut them down to size and stats. 0-0. Now, close in and clean up. Bruce Freeman.
Let's attack at range now, you.
That's what I need.
Honestly, any skill that launches this thing is going to just make it harder for me.
See that? I'll take it from here.
Alright, we can kill this one. It's dead! Finally! I can deal with just this thing now, and I know it's dead, but whatever. Never mind, I'm dead.
We'll put a sock on them. Tornado blade. Welcome back. Did you see the pearly gills? This number gonna fly.
Do I get L up right now? Because I think I'll be fine.
Comes the tank. Now,
Nah, I should do it. I can get the TP back really fast right now. There's no reason not to. Just keep stun locking them. Oh, that's fine. Where is... Just hit him. Just hit him. He'll die, probably. And hello, Ace. Welcome to the stream. They're dead. We're fine. I forgot to go online. Also collect rewards. Neil, you okay? You're kind of, glowing a little bit. Like a lot. Damn sure she's fine. It's probably just an aura, to be honest.
Ultra slash. First in, first away. Rush talk. Release blow. Okay. Here's competition. 0-0. Now, defensive stance. Closing and clean up.
Buff my melee attack because they can't do anything either. Anyway, might as well make this faster. That, honestly, it's very impressive that you're catching these shinies, especially because they're shiny legendaries.
Victory is ours. Hand out nicely.
I think it's one of these crates I have to be next to or something. What do I have to do to start this quest?
We can do this.
I'm not going to even risk you.
This hand that threatens us.
Ultra slash. Defensive stance. I need take this.
Mythical. Oh, right. Mythical is not legendary. Even though Mythicals typically can only, from my understanding, only be obtained, like, from events and stuff. And you can catch just Arceus and Legend Arceus whenever.
Wonderful. We are still alive.
Game? You there? Okay. I am max rank again. Which means I have access to these and these. I wanted to get the dual guns unlocked, which is why I did this in the first place. However, I also want to stick with my unbreakable sword, because it's just good. Get these set up again. I guess that counts then.
All right, it's on. Let's see him chew on this.
Guy High's a pretty good art as well, because it's just launch. I forgot to get skills back. I always forget the skills. Just finish him off. Oh, of course, there's more.
No one's dying on me this time.
Yeah, I got some silver stuff from them, though. Skills. Probably don't have even have skills. Yeah, I don't have skills on a lot of these guys. I'll worry about it later. For now, just give me my TP. That's also maximum TP. No, I want potential. And what's the other one I had? Those don't help me commando. So what do these do? Stuns aura effects, boost critical chance wielding a melee. That actually would be good because I am a melee focused build. Alright, from behind. I think I'm gonna go with this. Run behind and just always be behind the enemy. Alright, but where do I have to go? Where does it say I have to go? Asian Colorado's Ganglion, that is where I am. Oh. Is it over here then?
It seems the sleeping dogs have risen.
Somewhere? They got that guy. I'm gonna just do this. I should have gone behind him first.
Good idea. I'll cut him down to size. Don't let up. Bruce is away. Now, close in and clear.
Put a sock on them.
Bruce, scream it.
So yeah, you're done.
We saw this coming.
Looks like they're on our case.
Why are there so many enemies? I mean, here we're in the middle of the enemy base, but still, why are there so many enemies?
Didn't see that coming. Followed up from range. Awesome dance. Dynamite. Victory is ours. Hand out night.
I'm getting a lot of class rank ups from low level.
Did they see us?
What's happening?
Offensive stick. First in.
What's happening is enemies are being annoying.
All right, you're hit. That's getting close. A sock on them. Nice bingo. Bruce, scream it. Dynamite. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that just does so much more damage too when I'm behind.
Never loses. Panned out nicely.
All right, so near the back. Oh, it's left. Lead to the trail. Okay, no, it's this way. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
They're on our case.
Look, I'm gonna run, and if I get far enough away, I should be fine.
Sorry. Could I get some backup? More enemies.
Okay, apparently the thing I'm looking for is marked with a yellow square, so that helped. I just can't see them because we're in combat. And now we're out of combat. That's not. How do you get up there?
All right, it's on. Time to get to work. Offensive stance. Attacker range. Get him in your sight.
I don't. Hopefully those guys don't get into combat.
Pile on the pressure. Okay. They're getting close.
And they killed me.
Could I get some backup? Lightning strike.
What is that that's
Rising blade.
doing that?
Someone get our parties.
Something up there?
Hell
now.
Until this number.
Ah, more enemies. Need healing.
I need to just run because something's targeted me and I don't know what it is.
Lie down.
Please. This is nothing.
Why is this area so hard to progress through? Alright, so near the back of it, hanging a left down. That's just way to lead to the trailing is locked in. Wait. So I am just confused at where to go. I think it's back there now. But I don't know if it's in the big room or the side passage.
Sorry. Could I get some backup?
I don't think there'll be anything in this room. Oh, there's not even a collectibles to get. There are enemies, though. So yeah, it must be in here.
We can do this. Time to get to work. Sky high. Good idea. I'll cut him down to size. Rush 0-0. He's blown. Yes.
I'm just confused at where to go. Yeah, these things do a load of damage as well. Like, look at that. They just annihilated us. And they're lower level than we are. It also doesn't help that, what was I gonna say? I don't remember what I was going to say.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Ultra slash. First in, turret to win. Attack up close.
I need to get my TP.
Yes.
That's what I need right now.
Release blow. Bruce Freeman. Alright, you're in for it.
3 in a row.
Bruce Freeman. More on it. Take this. Now, clean up.
Alright, run. I got my TP.
I could use a little first aid here.
Mindstorm.
More enemies.
My allies got a little bit of TP, but it's not. It's fine.
Now pile on the pressure. Like hell, I'm gonna kick it here. More enemies.
Just keep running this way until we get out of combat.
Shooting stuff.
There we go. Wait for everyone to full heal, then I'll start with offensive stance. I'll target you.
Offensive stance. First in, first to win. Attack up close.
It seems the sleeping
And I
dogs
flinched.
have risen.
Bruce Freeman. Starlight. Bruce Freeman.
Come on. I can't topple them, but I can hit them with AoE.
Bruce Freeman. Okay. Here comes the pain. Never lose.
There we go. That's what it took to win. Level 50. Those are neat. How did you not get into combat? You really don't want to care about us right now. Okay.
Ready? Close in and nail it down. Already. Bruce Freeman. Mindstorm. All it up in range.
Oh, that was surprisingly easy. I even took out something else in the meantime. Oh, these guys are only level 37. Cutscene? I think this is it. Finally! It is. Yeah, there it is. Mia! Finally! Anybody there? Can you some help here? Anybody? Anybody at all? Well, if I had my preference, nice person would be best, but nobody really. Oh, come on, somebody help! Yes, the downside of being the silent protagonist. And yes, this is the Galdo's Cave from yesterday. The entire reason I did that quest was to get Mia. Ignore Mia's plight. Footsteps? Being quieter, further away. Wait, please! If you're a person out some kind of haunted space bear, wait! Please hear me out, have pity. Not gonna lie, I'm in a deep pile of blood dung here. Oh yeah, that's an enemy name, right? I need your help. Oh man, thank goodness, I seriously didn't know what I was going to do if no one came. I mean, I could have died out here, I guess, in here. Hey, wait a minute. I know that voice. She was. I didn't say anything. I mean, unreal. I mean, really, what are the chances? Pretty low, right? Like 9%? Guaranteed. I looked up the wiki on how to do this. I'm calling it. This is fate. How else would you turn up on my darkest hour? The wiki. All right. Speaking of, you can probably tell I'm in serious trouble. I meet here at Calderos, and the exploring was going great at first. At some point, I guess I wandered into a bad neighborhood, Xeno-wise. Next thing you know, my skull's a smoking pile of slag, and I kind of, sorta, been taken prisoner. I'll fast forward to the proby bits that followed. Let's just say I'll file the whole thing summer routine horrific and awkward. Trust me, you don't want to know more unless you do, in which case, not judging. Buy me a drink and I'll catch you up. Anyway, tragedy plus time because I'm still stuck in here. So help me, please. Jerk guarding the cell always wears a blue uniform. Not sure why, but she's got to be the one carrying the key thingy that opens this door. I'm counting on you, Chief. Get the key thingy out the blue uniformed alien lady and get me out of here, please. You're not gonna pay me again, are you? Well, at least the follow wall knows where this blue alien lady is, and I don't have to fight those things again. There's that one prone in there, though. Shortcut.
We have no choice but to fight.
Yeah, I probably will have to fight you.
Offensive stance. Take this.
Anyway, now you die. Oh, no, I need to be behind you for maximum damage. I think let me compare damage here. Yeah, that's a lot more damage. Fine, I'll target you then. Also, you're gonna be dead now because I say so. Oh, you lived. I'm surprised by that. Well, let me just... Where's your back? Oh, you can't target your back because you have your back against the wall. I should have saved that because I can now. I did not mean to overdrive, but I can get that back. Why did three of us overdrive? No, I'm going this way, game. Wait, Mia! How'd you get? Oh wait, no, yeah, they do this. I forgot. That's their entire gimmick. They turn into people. Captain, is that you? Chief, sorry, I mean Chief. Brings you all the way out here. I know it. I know you're a fake. Me? Oh, I'm just a patrol. Also on the front line, sir. Nothing to report. We've already found the prisoner version of you. Captured me? What are you talking about, Chief? I'm right here, free as a bird. Sure didn't stumble onto some incredibly elaborate trap. Trust. Thank me for what you're asking about the trap. Yeah. So why are you here? I don't believe you're the Mia. Let's just get to the fight. We know what's gonna happen. What's that? Why am I here? Like, in the philosophical sense? Yeah, that's a pretty deep question. I mean, really, why are any of us... Not what you meant, right? I come here for the money, same as every other blade. I mean, obviously, you're technically not a blade, though. No dude was to neck for idle curiosity, least of all me. Why slave for others? Money's the only thing that'll never betray you, heh. I mean, you haven't been giving us money. Anyway, heard there's a lot of treasure here in Caldera, so I came to grab my share. Can we attack them already? At least that was the plan. Getting captured? Not so much. I totally learned the lesson. Now, what's with the skeptical look there, Chief? Did I say something out of character? For me, I mean. Several. Me the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, you're not Mia. Oh, whoa! What's with the weapons in the bloodlust, Chief? Me, cute little Mia. Why are you going all crazy all of a sudden? It's nuts. Also super annoying. Insolent fool. Knew it! It's really obvious what that last line bro character. If it wasn't obvious, you wouldn't have had time to complete the full identity scan. No, it would have happened regardless. Possibly even if you were the real Mia, with how much money you owe us. My main priority here. Oh, they're already dead. Jeez, that's so much damage from Ultra Slash. Because I have two. Oregon dual guns. Strokes. Okay, that's kind of neat. And now to run all the way back up to Mia. Yay! Why do you do this to me, Nintendo? I guess Monolith's soft in this case.
Looks like they're on our case.
At least I didn't get flinched there.
I need healing.
Well, I just got some healing. Run this place so that things ignore me. Thank you. These things aren't back. Good. Finally, we're in here, and I know exactly what we're going for. Oh, hey, Mia, I didn't see you there. I'm free. I'm finally free after I'm finally free after who even knows how many days. Chief, thank you so much. Granted, I have preferred the rescue before all the probing, but hey, what can you do? Could be worse, right? Little probing is better than a lot, I always say, or at least that's what I say, starting right now. Okay, good deal. I need to get back to the city and tell this to Walter. Well, except for the proby bits, those are totally not his biz. Although, since I did go and wreck an entire scale, I'll probably have to make a full report. A full and complete report. Especially seeing as I just kind of borrowed that scale without asking anyone. Plus, I'm practically a blade now. Gotta get my report, right? No, you're not. You're part of my bravely infiltrated enemy installation for the sake of New LA's future. You got captured. The prisoner this time. I will file my own report. So then, though, watch out! In any case, gotta report to Walter. So, I know you're just rescuing me and all, but... They can get a ride back to the city? No. You confiscated all my gear, and I think we've established that I cannot be trusted to get around on my own. Already gone out of your way from me, right? What's a bit more? Right? Hey, perfect, and... I think you're my hero forever because of this sheep. I'm exploring a little bit more of this cave in Calderos because there's a unique monster, and I want to see if I can take it down while I'm here.
It's a horse eats horse.
You're not a unique monster. Okay, you're actually really strong. That could have gone very badly if I like, they crit me there. Or was that a critical hit? I don't know. Also, I didn't realize this was up here. That's how you get up here. Also, I think there's a unique monster up here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna just overdrive. I want my first up my TP back. I got enough.
What's the game plan?
Okay, yeah, they just do a lot of damage. You know, get me up and go into a forest. No. Get launch locked. Hoping that didn't happen. I can still launch lock you.
Sky high. Sky high.
Because for whatever reason, that works.
Sky high.
Handled that one well. Let's never do that again.
Also, I guess there is no unique monster over here. I guess it was the one down there because I heard uncontrollable play.
I'd attack it right now if I were you.
Achilles blow. Take this.
Wild
Yes. They're getting close.
We'll put the salt on them.
Ultra slash. Defensive step. Closing and clean up.
You do way too much damage to where I can just leave you to...
Screaming.
Nope.
Sparks. Bruce screaming. Tornado blade. Let's see him chew on this.
That could have been bad. I just want the chest up here. You're gonna fight me anyway, aren't you? Now you're facing away. Mine now. If there wasn't a unique monster, there wasn't a unique monster up here.
What's
Looks like they're on
happening?
our case.
Ready? Close in and nail it. I'm getting close.
This could be bad if I'm not careful.
I need
And by that I mean annihilate them instantly.
this team never loses.
Panned out nicely.
Alright, grab this alien container, and then there's the unique monster to my left. Yeah, in her group.
Offensive stance.
What's
Looks like they're on our case.
Offensive stance and overdrive. Mindstorm.
And that gopher, damn it, that almost one-shot the unique monster.
There we go. I knew we could do it.
Yeah, I can do damage. Oh, they give me the Defilion thing, that's neat. I can finally get out of here. There's like maybe a couple things I might have missed, but I don't care to come back for them. And I can use my skills again too. Finally! This took way longer than it should have. What's this about? Are you here for me? Wait, is that Mia? Hi there, sir. Been a while last year, you just left Primordia. Look, well, that is to say, it's just hard to concentrate on your report considering the odor. But, sorry, I forgot that I never got a bathe while I was being held prisoner. Awful at first, but after a while I kind of started to like it. It was this rank old frailty that made me want to... sorry, gross. So sorry, sir. Totally inappropriate and insubordinate. And a lady. And a human being, I suppose. Either way, I clearly lost sight of something. Super sorry. It won't happen again. Seems some real experience. Yeah, everyone look in your eye now, too. Not afraid of a little mud. My eyes? Really? I look forward to hearing all about what you saw out there. Yes, sir. I'll have a report on my activities for you soon. And wait to hear about the unofficial stuff. Ooh, boy. I've got enough to talk your ears off. And first, we got something super urgent to report. Alright, let's hear it. Yes, sir. My captors were a race of xenoform that specialized in covert operations for the Ganglion. Through technological means, they can copy the appearance of other races, as well as their personalities, speech patterns, etc. Visual element is simply an advanced optical camouflage. Form beneath that projection remains unchanged, however, so any physical contact will break the illusion. As for the behavioral aspect, all personality modeling and appearance appears to be based on pattern. But she got her this much? She actually did something? In other words, the fidelity of the copy is directly proportional to the amount of information extracted from the original in regards to habits, ticks, and so on. Therefore, replication of more nuanced and therefore data interface facets such as subject relationships with others is impossible. It appears those inevitable gaps are filled by exploitation, most likely using a simulated personality built from an existing data set. So you're saying these are simply incredibly sophisticated disguise, as opposed to literal copies in the biological sense. Yes, sir, though, even this imperfect impersonation ability poses a serious threat. But it's not without weaknesses, physical contact and keen observation being chief among them. In my case, it was the intervention of those who knew me well that saved me from being, replaced. Let's just blind friends, Mia. I am, sir, especially the chief here. In any case, fine work you brought back. You brought back intelligence even Blade operatives weren't able to uncover. That also will play a key role in keeping New LA safe. You should feel proud. All thanks to these good role models, sir. Glad you're more with a chain. In the meantime, follow me. I take you to earn my recommendations up to become a Blade member yourself. Do I get paid, though? Sir, yes, sir. And the Chief, I feel like I can finally lead the path forward. It's all thanks to you. Yeah, but... Never mind. You're not paying me, probably. Hope we can work together again soon. Next time it's rollerblades. Oh, man, this feels so good to say. If you need me, just say the word, you hear? Come running, and that's a promise. You never will give me money. I figured as much. Psycorruptor. Oh, just a straight up Psycorruptor, too. Fairy Ray and Beam Bomber. So, you are not going in the party yet for one very simple reason. I'm doing a story mission next, and you rank 3. That's all. Also, 70% of wherever that was. That's a lot. And the Administrative District, 50%. That's, ooh, energy chips! I love the energy chips. Right, register pilot. You're gonna go on... Lynn. Register pilot. Elma's gonna get ya. Also, ignore one of the skulls that were there. It's something I got, like, while I was taking my little break because of, dentist stuff. 13 Act 2, the second Project Exodus. I'm probably gonna only do the this final half of this, and next chapter, though, I'll probably do both parts at once. I just really wanted to get Mia.
Roger.
Right, yeah, the new Van Damme voice actor. I don't think I like it as much as the old
Let's
one.
move.
I'm sure it'll grow on me eventually, because a lot of things like that do, and I understand why they had to change it, too. But the old one was just better. Or I don't understand why they had to change it, because I don't know why they had to change it, but I'm sure there's a reason. Oh, I thought I'd have to go there.
Void turned up. We've been witnessing ganglion remnants stirring back to life, all across Mira.
They're as vulnerable as us, what with the DMAT events and ghosts. But they've also got a new objective that'll have lit a fire under them.
Objective? Oh, Void's floating continent.
Volataris is a special place. Those who heard Void's call have begun some holy pilgrimage there, for the promise of a new world under their creator's leadership. They may be fragmented at best, and little more than a minor nuisance, but these recent events...
It could add up and make things a lot worse for us.
You'd think they'd want to regroup quietly. Instead, they're out there raising hell.
I'm glad they've kicked the blues, but throwing an all-you-can-loot and plunder buffet? That part I don't love.
Remember, they were a coalition. Their mission, to eradicate Samar's descendants, including us. Tiger cannot so easily change its strength.
Well, luckily we have some actual humans on our side now, so we can at least eliminate them easily.
We've come a long way indeed. This place, it is our second home. We've overcome the odds, made it a safe haven. DMAT events, ghosts, ganglion. We must remain firm against these ever-present threats. In addition, we must reclaim the cores Void stole and prepare to leave for a new world. Bluntly, the only choice left for us now is to run.
In other words, we're talking about a second Project Exodus.
Just when we've beaten that damn...
We finally get a place to stay,
Just
and
can't
now we
seem
have to
catch a
leave
break,
again.
Can we?
Really unfortunate.
Just when I was starting to put down some roots here.
I want to stay on Mira.
A truly gut-rending thought.
I do share your grief. However, we must face the facts. The dematerialization phenomenon is spreading, and eventually it will engulf the planet in its entirety. This truth is unequivocal. And this time, it's not just humanity's future that's at stake.
Manon,
To
Napon.
evacuate all races that live on Mira.
Who
Every
else?
single one?
Yeah, the tree tribe people, I
Those
think.
that would be amenable to our proposal. Regrettably, any life forms we cannot communicate with will not be considered.
That's quite... how should we say? Egoistic, no?
I don't like it, but I don't think we have much of a choice.
I understand how you feel. I didn't propose it lightly. But frankly, it's just not feasible to do otherwise. Some species are dangerous, some others simply too violent.
Don't those mean the same thing?
And the available personnel, finding a way to save them all is impossible.
Okay, but even narrowing it down just to the sentient races. Will that work?
Good point. If our only choice is to build a lifeboat, making something big enough, it's gonna take some time.
We've agreed on a cooperative partnership with the Manon to obtain a ship.
We're going to use the Manon ship, the one over NLA.
You betcha. Eyeballing
Well,
it should have
that's
the capacity.
still-
Enough to carry all evacuees.
Yeah, but how much room will be left?
Of course, it'll need a fair bit of retrofitting. We'll need to incorporate the Ares jump drive and the Lifehold Core's protoplasmic fluid system. But if we work together, we should make it before the Reaper comes a-knocking.
If only there was a way to just install the Lifebolt into it.
Right, so that part we've got tied up with a bow.
We've already contacted all known Xeno communities. They should be apprised of the plan. Sadly, some of them did respond they're planning to go down with the planet, but...
I understand where they're going, why they're saying that, though.
Then we've got no time to lose.
Right.
As of now, all active Blade personnel are ordered to give this plan the highest degree of priority.
Broadly, we have two objectives. Helping to construct the escape vessel and supporting those who want to come to NLA. It's all hands on deck.
The supporting part should be somewhat easy, at least.
Be ready
There's
for
like,
anything.
what, just the Nopon outside, like, the only people outside of the place who probably would want to come to NLA is the Nopon and, maybe a couple of the, those, whatever,
right?
people who can change their
Right.
appearance.
First
But
off, we
only
should head
a
back to the
few,
bear.
because
Make sure we're
we just
prepared
did the
for anything.
quest.
Okay.
Can't we just take the white whale and put it somewhere else? Why don't we take the whale and move it somewhere else? I wish it was that easy. I mean, actually, that is just what we are doing. I don't think we're taking the white whale with us, though. It's too big.
Where's the fire?
Here's the deal, right?
What
You
fire?
know how we're helping wire in the Ares jump drive system, don't you?
Yes, so we've heard.
But actually, we're not really experts on this skill and Ares stuff, are we? So we went and asked that fandom guy, and he said you guys are the usual go-tos around here.
I mean, we do have the Ares, I guess.
Let me guess. You'd like us to go to the hangar and advise your scientists?
You got it!
We'll go now.
Wow, thank you! You guys are just the pizza toppings!
It's just me or the Monon's voice is slightly different. I don't know. See the areas in Elliot? You'd have to be a little bit more specific than that. But I don't think you can be without spoilers. Because all I've done is Chapter 13, Part 1. Oh, the hangar's below here. Oh, well, do I have any Moranium? I have some. Take it! I don't need it for now. Alright, so... I don't think I wanted to check... Yeah, whatever. Take me to the hangar. Broken glass. I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar. Maybe I have and I just don't know what you're referring to. Yeah, I don't think I have, but I might be wrong. But trying to ask if you've seen something without spoiling it is difficult.
Nice of you all to drop by. How's it poppin'?
You were in my party.
His idea of a gag. Don't get too hung up on it.
I forgot I have Doug in the suit. It looks good on him, actually.
How it's poppin', you say?
Terrible, of course. Yourself?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
I don't get it, but they get it. I'm with you,
As we
Tatsu.
have been told, it takes two minds to tango.
Hey, Al. Ask me.
I'm here. Oh, he's
How's it
asking.
poppin'?
Oh wait, no.
Naturally terrible. And how about you?
Just see next. Oh, okay.
To be worrying about.
Huh?
What? I like his reaction. He doesn't get it either.
Say, you've been out of this world. Got any words of wisdom for us from the great beyond?
It's not that kind of highfalutin place. More than anything, it was dull, like a cheap roadside motel.
I've been to a few of those.
We would love to hear your choice morsels.
They're not that bad.
Me too. Color me curious.
Way to gang up on me. I'm warning you, it's a slog.
Doesn't matter. Fix Al with an unblinking, pleading stare. Be the judge of that. I will stare intently.
You're gonna fall asleep, I know it.
Lots gonna happen.
Fine.
Really? All right.
You're buying the round.
I don't buy alcohol.
Busybodies.
All right, time for me to hear most of this and possibly, if it does actually get boring, space out a little bit. I hope that doesn't happen, though. It has happened before where I just space out randomly during cutscenes and, like, understand, like, half of it. Ooh, hey, pizza.
So, before the white whale crashed, a bunch of ghosts got me cornered.
I really want the pizza,
I
though.
was cut off.
Oh, but this, I think I've seen this fight before. It's very cool. Oh, that's what you mean by broken glass. I've seen that bit of the cutscene before, I'm pretty sure, because this part's like viewed in a cut somewhere. I don't remember where, though.
Just as my goose seemed cooked, something opened up.
Laser battle!
And also, I felt this huge pull at the same time. My body inside the Ares. We were being sucked right in through the opening.
And that's probably how the white whale got to Mira, too, actually.
Beyond that was a sight to behold.
Oh, that looks very
Space
pretty.
could have edges. That was a place where you could see them all. Thinking about it now,
what kind of animation is this? Only the eyes are animated, and the helmet's floating.
the backstage of space, the border town of all universes.
Shulk! You're what?
Call it a rift between worlds.
Huh?
Light years beyond the realm of human
That was...
science.
Why?
Strangely, most of the Ares features kept functioning as normal.
No, explain, Monolith. Why did we see Xenoblade 1 there?
Tech kept throwing errors.
Are we gonna see 2 and 3 as well, or just 2 possibly, because 3 probably hasn't happened yet?
Quantities of some kind of data. And you might think I dreamed all this up, but
No, we just saw Xenoblade 1.
What that data was. Not logically, intuitively.
Does that mean Al has canonically seen Xenoblade 1?
Well, what came flooding into me in the Ares was the consciousness of all living things across all universes. Instinctively.
So he technically knows who
I stopped
Shulk
myself
is.
from trying to perceive them one by one. The human brain isn't built to handle something like that. I could tell in an instant. I think I got that one from an old sci-fi flick, but I'd say it was the right call. Now, the Ares was a step ahead of me. It sifted through that huge torrent of data.
So the Ares might have this data still?
In that moment.
Oh, or just somebody. Hey, Xenoblade 2, I saw Rex and Pyra there.
How to escape the world of the Rift and get back to this one. The Ares was kind enough to show me the way back home.
We did see Xenoblade 2.
It's thanks to its help that I came back at all. Well, the universe Earth was a part of was destroyed.
Also, by the looks of things, so that would have been right after the battle,
so maybe
where we crashed on the planet, like, what was that, 2 months ago-ish?
That was quite the trip.
At the beginning of the game, at least.
So that's your plan for us to leave this universe?
And then, so there's that's also showing Xenoblade 1 and 2's beginning at the same time. That's cool.
Well,
oh yeah, I missed that one then. In that case, never mind. There goes my thing of it, everything starting at once.
I don't really understand exactly how I got here. One slip up and I'd be washed away in that stream. I might never have been able to escape it. That world. It's a mind prison.
A prison?
Void Seat.
Oh, right.
I think he was held there.
Gotta love long cutscenes in Xenoblade.
His consciousness, at least. You told me about the Vita, how it was a vessel to facilitate Void's coming. I guess what it did was channel his soul in some shape or form, freeing him of his shackles.
What does that mean, though?
Now, hold on a sec. That's like how our MIMs work.
No way.
So the Lighthold's data is just stuck there.
Seem to be coming.
Is that what it is?
Perhaps Void escaped from his cell by tracking the Ares as it left the rift between worlds. It would explain the impeccable timing. And here's the kicker. The thing that's in the Vita, it's not just his mind, it's his body, too.
So he does have a physical body in there by the sounds of it.
When the Ares first appeared in this world, it was shortly before we encountered you, right? Then the Ghost's appearance and the DMAT events. It's possible that it caused both of them to manifest.
Wait. I see you trying to connect all the dots. Don't you think you're jumping the gun?
Maybe.
Well, it makes sense for now, at least.
When Void showed up and attacked my world to claim the Ares, think about it. That was exactly when the Ghosts appeared.
Huh. What are we thinking then? Cause and effect, or
chance?
Void said he
I think it's this cause and effect.
I feel like I'm starting to get the picture here.
Also, I'm realizing me and Elma have the same weapon, technically.
Yeah. We need you in Oblivia. Hoping you could track down a man-on engineer.
Roger. Let's hear the details.
Here you go. The guy is in charge of the jump drive design. Apparently, he had a part in mind for the Crux, but it was sitting in a ganglion stronghold, so we had him get it.
That's a bold move, Commander.
And they were captured while doing this, or?
What can I say? These are desperate times, so... We did assign an escort, but then Ganglion found him and we lost contact.
Understood. That's enough to go on. We'll head for Oblivia ASAP.
Good hunting.
Yeah, the thing is... Okay. I want to watch that again, because imagine if in the background they hid, like, just the new stuff for the next Xenoblade. That would be shocking. But I also see the possibility where they might do that. It's a long shot, though. Nah, they probably wouldn't do it. But it'd be cool if they did. People would also notice, like, instantly, so... There's that too. Okay, where's this heart to heart? I want to do this real quick while I'm here.
I wonder if we have the parts.
Up there? It's just... I'm guessing also just base game as well.
Go check it out.
Morning. I went the wrong way, whatever.
Didn't think I'd see you here.
Fancy meeting you here. As you can see, I was just having my gun serviced. Been working with her since we were back on Earth. She knows exactly what I want and always tunes it to perfection. How about you? You ever keep your weapons maintained? Yeah, I have an invincible sword. The entire point is it doesn't need maintenance. Whatever, you must like living on the edge. But don't you understand that if you don't keep your equipment optimized at times, something is certain to go horribly, horribly wrong. Armor is one thing. If that hurts you, that just hurts you if it fails. Weapons protect the lives of friends and comrades. And if you value them, you need to do everything possible to protect them. Though if I had to guess, say that Lynn probably needs to maintain your weapons while you're asleep. Girl's always looking out for her friends. You know, you're so careless you haven't even noticed. That makes sense, actually. I've heard of a man named Mondo, by the way. I don't think so, probably. He's from Lau's team, real low-key guy. Give Mondo a gun you want service and he'll do better than any mechanic in New LA. Then actually became his apprentice and started to learn his secrets. I guess Mondo won't be able to teach Gwen anything again. I think that's so skilled a blade to be brought down like that. Even your weapons are in pristine condition. Guess we all eventually face it that's just too big to handle. When my time comes, I don't want to be regretting that I cut quarters prepping my gear. You can't ignore the little things. Sometimes little things are all that keeps us blades alive out there. This is my rifle. Yay, 1% anyway. I was there, so I figured I'd do it. Technically, this is still, oh, you know, there's, so, is Chapter 13 just split up in, so basically, is it just Chapter 13? Or is there beyond that, and it just split up into a bunch of chapters? Because I'm generally curious if there's going to be a 14. Or not.
I'd say we're in the right place, huh?
Only ganglion bodies, though.
Seems like our engineer might still be alive.
Yeah. Let's confirm.
Who goes there?
New character? Oh, no, you guys, the Rothians.
It's you.
You again. I see. Looking for your friends, are you?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Rothians.
What happened here?
Oh, it's just one chapter? That's it? Well, I'm kind of disappointed by that, but it's technically 3 with how long they are.
We were passing through here en route, where we encountered and assisted human troops in combat with the ganglion. We were able to claim victory, albeit at a price. I'm transporting our wounded.
Now I see.
So it's the price you can recover from, it seems, then at least. That's good.
Your friends are safe with us, undergoing treatment at our stronghold.
Ms. Breed, did you see a man-on in the soldiers' company?
I have not seen any, no. But there
Still
were
here, then.
units. Maybe
Yeah, it definitely does.
Accompany you now, on the way to your stronghold?
Yes.
Because, like,
you may.
each act is about as long as a chapter. So that's technically 3, and there's 3 of them. Or at least from what I've done so far, and there is 3 of them, so that's
Looks like a job half done.
like 3 extra chapters, essentially.
Let us handle these ones. You have wounded. Get them somewhere safe.
I hear. All yours.
I'm honestly surprised they agreed to that, considering the Rothian.
It didn't have to be like this.
Follow my lead. Who's melee attack? Super! Got it.
Now, melee attacks.
You're just getting into combat.
Offensive shot and overdrive. Sparks gonna fly. Now, close in and clean up. Sparks gonna fly.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this a bunch. Oh, I'm almost dead.
Bruce Freeman. Unbelievable.
Elma, let's get to the Rothian stronghold.
Right.
We'll just teleport straight there. Oh yeah, also while I'm there, heart to heart I want to do. I wonder what would happen if you didn't befriend the Rothians before this, because that's not a, well, no, was that a required quest? I don't think it was. Oh, a lot of money. Oh, and an EXP boost. Hail, my friend. You are a long way from home. Perhaps it is fate that you appear before me when you do. Would it trouble you to hear me out? Historically, wars to Roth as our livelihood is... Historically, wars to Roth, our livelihood. We live in full proud recognition of our martial prowess and accomplishments. There have been voices of late among the younger generations calling this way of life as backwards and aristocratic. Each day that passes the gates of NLA first opened to us, these voices grow ever louder and are more numerous. Naturally, the hardened old warriors feel anger and resentment towards the young. It disrespects our traditions, they say. Hence my question to you. As their leader, with whom should my favor lie? Chance to grow, or above all else, stay out of... Honestly, I don't like either of these options. Because speak for the young, then you anger the old, and also, it's your way of life. I understand why you do that. Speak for the old, the young won't like it, but it would also allow the young to grow if you do this one. Better, I'm gonna say stay out of it. You presume it to admonish me, human. How's your will live abandoned you? And yet your counsel is most wise. If our roles were reversed, I may have well said the same to you. I shall remember your frank advice. Thank you. What's the matter? Is it so unexpected that I would seek out your opinion? Perhaps it is so indeed. But a warlord, butchering my enemies in combat. As a supreme leader of Roth, I may not have thought to do so. But I am all that remains of the royal line, and I have a duty to lead my people. Had her decision to enter the Ganglion service? Our sworn enemy, though they be, seemed also from that duty. But the great emphasis on my people's happiness and well-being. My personal feelings are largely relevant. Count among his retainers, Prince can not afford to be... He's doing great, coming from anyone else. I would dismiss such trifling pralus with barely a tail twitch. You, they seem to come from the heart. Mysterious. May have said too much. Please let no one know what we discussed here. While we're surrounded by several of my citizens. Enter the chance within itself. Let's speak again, my favorite foe. Apex Predator. Why did that max out? Oh, right, yeah, the entire party gets affinity for that. Also, I'm guessing his next heart-to-heart's going to be in New LA.
We were sure that was the end for us, weren't we?
Tatsu breathed sigh of relief.
Well, at least we found the researcher, it seems. Right, yeah, you call him that.
If you hadn't turned up when you did, we'd be pushing up daisies by now.
Also, where does Lao come into this? Because we saw him
We all inhabit
at the
this
end of the
world together.
cutscene.
The feeling is mutual.
But how about Lao? Are we gonna get to see him this chapter?
Didn't even get the thing we needed.
Relax, alright? We'll find it at the next location. Third time's the charm, no?
Yeah, well, starting to doubt that.
Just stay positive, okay?
A moment ago, you were.
Didn't I say that's earlier in the stream?
Yours is a mercurial people.
We survived, so it's all good, yes? On to the next one.
Come on, don't waste time.
Thank you once
I wonder
again.
what would happen if we had him in the
You for
party.
saving their lives.
My prince has ordered us to aid humans, and so we have.
Prince, my deepest thanks for rescuing our friends. We're in your debt.
No need.
We've probably told him about the escape plan, too. I hope.
But still. Void's appearance here fills me with unease.
You know something about Void?
Would he be the reason your planet's gone?
Vita. It serves to sustain Void as his material vessel. Consider the battle for Earth. There, from his Vita, did he command the Ganglion.
However, in the chaos after Earth's destruction, his consciousness departed the machine, leaving it a shell, to be pulled in by Mira and crash to her surface, as did you.
And then we found it.
Al, what you said earlier.
Yeah. As I suspected, he'd only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift. Seems to track.
Also, I'm still thinking about just seeing Xenoblade 1 and 2 protagonists in that one. I want to go back and watch it and see where Noah and Mio appeared. I'm going to see if I can watch my own stream and do that real quick. Well, we're in a cutscene, because I want to see this.
All these races working together? Mira really is a welcoming kind of place.
Ooh, that's a pretty tree thing.
Just like Lao said.
Lao said that?
Al, what? When did you see Lao? How?
Right, yeah, so I was wondering about this. We found Lao in the rift.
You ever heard of Nirvana? Some religions have the concept, and that space might just be it. As I was floating.
Oh, we gotta see this cutscene
along
again.
the Ares,
Not cutscene again. We gotta see this thing
I
again.
was looking for a way into this universe. I made a little layover in an eerie kind of place.
Oh, it's the beach. This cutscene was at the end of chapter, was it 12? Yeah, because it's 13.
Fancy seeing you here.
Why is he all dressed up in an Organization 13 outfit, though?
How long has it been? I don't think we ever spoke after I left Team Prince.
Never mind, he has a blade symbol on the front.
I
thought you died defending the White Whale back before it grounded on Mira.
Well, you know, if this is the afterlife, maybe I did. So, how about yourself?
Also, his outfit reminds me of something you wear in like Astral Chain as well, actually. Like during when you're in the slums area.
Betrayed our friends. I sold intel to the enemy to get back at those who got my family killed. Well, really, I had just given up. It wasn't about grief or retribution. Plain despair tipped me over the edge. It wasn't the right thing to do.
Oh, yeah, I went back and watched the cutscene. I did see the part where Noah and me appeared. I guess I just blinked and I missed it.
I knew. And I did it anyway.
Now you're just sulking, pal. A guy as good as you?
Just don't. What Lynn said.
Does this mean you get to bring him back?
It's what makes us human.
Come on, bring him back, because he's like one of the only party members I don't have access to. Well, he's the only party member now I don't have access to.
Always trying to put herself in my shoes. I could never atone enough for making a child like her wade into that muck. My hopelessness, it wound up infecting her as well.
And that's why you accepted death? Decided to just give up
First
and
time.
wait for it?
The thing is, it also there's like a lot of like little fragments where they show up as well. It's also the flute scene, which is interesting to me, because the other two, it's the for Fiora and Shulk, it's the scene
Is the afterlife.
where they're like, you open the game right after you play as Fiora for the first time, giving Shulk his sandwich. With Rex and Pyra, it's Elysium, which actually is kind of surprising considering that's in their mind.
I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't.
And then with Noah and Mio, it's the flute pass scene, which was like takes place a couple months after the game begins. I think, if I remember correctly.
Scram now. You know the way, right?
Then again, 3 also takes place years after 1 and 2. So the place he was in is not just affecting like space travel, but it's time travel too, maybe then.
It's a welcoming kind of place. Everyone's ready for your big return.
I sure hope so.
If you make it, pass a message to Lynn. Humans are disgusting. And stubborn, treat others cruelly. But
What's going on with Lao? Oh no, it's not Lao, it's just the just that.
She's anything but.
Oh great, the light's so bright my switch is turning off. Don't make... Why are you doing that to Lao? Let him come back and be my party member because I want him back in the party. Or at least make him... Alright, at least let me to have that during the post-game, please.
Lao. I'm not what you think I am.
No more fighting, Lao.
Oh, that's interesting. Why they're just their default outfits? And they change it before it cuts to the main character. Because,
That was just so I wouldn't have to be sad.
because it's a pre-rendered cutscene by the looks of that, then.
I never could figure him out. It was all so childish. I was acting so immature about everything.
Aren't you really honestly, yeah, that's one of the things. There might be a side quest or two with him as well.
Just the same way that I did. If you hadn't done that, maybe I wouldn't have stuck it out and run away instead. I would have stayed a child to the very end.
Yes. And if you hadn't stood in my line of fire that day, we would have all been as disgusting as he thought. Your actions are what saved us from that hollow despair.
You don't need pretty excuses here. It's all part of life. You gotta take the good with the bad.
Also, we would all be dead because Lao held off the ganglion leader,
Anyway, he told you to
so
live.
there's that too.
End of message.
And why are you waiting now to give us this message, though?
Yeah.
Colonel Elma! Requesting a meet!
That didn't last long.
What was that?
Guns.
What's going on over there?
Elma, wasn't that?
Yes.
Don't say they died immediately after they set out.
Didn't they say they were going to Lakeview Stronghold and Noctilum?
Then we go too.
Yeah. Hope we're not too late.
Alright, they got to Noctilum in that amount of time? That's like the other side of the map. I'm impressed. I'll do the side quest on the way. Apparently we're not the only ones that can fast travel then. Might as well while I'm here. What was that warning? No idea.
No chickening out now. Time for some heroics.
Oh man, no, a unique monster. Whatever shall we do?
Need a boost?
Anyway.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Got it. Don't know what those are for, but I got them anyway. Also, while I'm here, I remember this. There were several times I tried grabbing and it was like, oh yeah, you need mechanical field skill. Or archaeological field skill, not mechanical. That's a skill part. Why does it need archaeological?
Looks like they're on our case.
Oh! Maybe I shouldn't have got out of the skell.
The whole team's dead. And look!
Piece of...
Why? What are you doing this for? You want to leave this world too, right? There's no need to be doing any of this!
I wish to know death.
Huh?
Death, is it?
The fear of death is a powerful motivation in creatures like you. Yea, stronger even than your lust for life. I wish to understand this.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
That's why the slaughter?
You think by killing them yourself, you'll get what it's like to fear death?
What was it you called our fight against you? A contest for survival? That's a contest to defy death. You started a war without knowing that?
The best it will simply cease to be. That is not death.
No, that is death.
As I have no conception of it.
I will give you conception of death.
Is simple non-existence. But death, when you speak of it, is wrapped up in many a complex emotion.
That I wish to know.
And then? After that?
I have not considered it. You will find my desires are not rooted in emotion. Actions are all. They occur automatically, driven by inevitability.
But that's... It's nonsense. How is that a reason to kill? Why do this?
Enough. Don't try to understand it, Lynn. He can string all the reasoning he likes. But when you get down to it, this guy is pure evil. Our enemy, nothing less.
But...
No way around it. We're gonna fight him. Argument he'll listen to. Yeah, let's just fight.
That's exactly right.
Oh, I think this song is new.
We're here to make sure we don't lose anyone else today. That's our mission.
Understood.
And Tatsu's running off.
They've seen us.
Attack at range. Get him in your sight.
Actually, let me just... I'm gonna stay out of the scale for the beginning of combat at least. Did not mean to overdrive, but whatever, I'll work with this. I mean, I can do a lot of damage in this, so I might as well stay in it. Oh, he's not fighting us. Did not mean to overdrive again, but whatever. I need to get my TP back then.
Yes. You're up next. Scum!
Let's go!
Enough. There is no more to be gained. Your stubborn fixation on living is inordinate. You are unlikely.
I don't know what that word means.
Shut up!
In any case, you will come to my abode. It is, after all, inevitable. The contest continues. As this world's time draws ever.
I kind of wish his visor moved as he talked. That would have been cool.
What a train wreck. That creep really gets me seeing red. Makes me gag.
Let's do a quick head count.
Roger that.
I mean, we've already seen them. I don't think a head count matter. Oh, okay, we still have to do this.
What's this?
He found it at least, didn't he?
The part they were after? They found it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Then we need to get this back to NLA. We can't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah.
That's fortunate. Anyway, where's that loot I see on the map? There it is. Also, why doesn't he just fight us? Is he, like, scared or something? Here's the entrance. Is it really that long? Now I'm concerned for how long this is. Alright, so what is this piece?
Thanks very much. It's a real shame our friend didn't make it, but at least the mission's complete, right? Credit where it's due, you know.
Void. That goddamned rat.
Commander, we'll get him.
Imagine we open the cockpit, he just is an actual rat.
We must.
Lynn.
Damn straight. These lives won't go to waste.
Not to rain on your parade here, but how are we doing with the Ares?
We're making good progress thanks to you, are we? We have some news, so would you mind stopping by the restricted hangar after this?
At this point, I don't know why it needs to be restricted.
It wasn't easy, but the mission was a success. Good job.
But down we go. I was hoping if we had enough time, to do another random, like, orange quest after this. But I don't know if we will be now.
Hey there, how's it poppin'?
Terrible, right? How about you?
Oh gosh, no, the amount I've learned!
Better than you, meaning terrific.
That's great, isn't it?
They've learned his habits!
He's really found his footing here, hasn't he?
Once you really get to know him, most get on with him like a house on fire.
Does that mean good or bad, Alma?
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Tatsu terrible, clearly. And how is friend Al?
Even worse than you, I bet.
But that's not the correct follow-up.
Tatsu think he finally understand it.
On your toes.
Al cannot flip script.
Elma, this vegetable.
Can't change the script now, it's too late, too bad. He does it anyway.
Leave it. You had some news?
Well, I heard the Ares was recreated on your planet. But how much do you actually know about it?
You're correct about it being recreated. Here's
So
the
if it's
truth.
recreated, what happened to the
We
original?
excavated an ultra-ancient frame and fitted it with auxiliary power and plating. It might be more precise to say we jury-rigged it to run.
So you've got nothing to say regarding the cores then, I take it.
If I did, don't you think I would have told you when I first got to Earth?
Yeah, you got me there.
Vexing.
Wow, that's surprisingly
The
long.
Ares cores.
Oh, between all of them.
I learned they're based on a device that existed eons ago.
Oh, no, that's just Act 3.
A device?
Not chapter. My brain is getting
A
confused.
Space-time bender. It moves things into different universes and all that. A meta doohickey. It's a common trope in the old movies, right?
Yeah, except real.
The energy that the Ares could deploy thanks to the cores was in a league of its own. According to simulations, you put the pedal to the metal, space bends like a straw.
I see.
A bendy straw or an
If that's
unbendy
true,
one?
what chance do we have of beating Void?
Time to learn. How much time do we have? I want to strike now, but I don't know if we'd be able to win.
How do you know?
The fact is, he took the time to come and taunt us. It means he's still getting ready. Well, even supposing he's through the prep phase, you can't just rock it off.
What do you mean?
For all his rambling and raving, if the cores were enough, he could have left by now. Brought the world into concord, or whatever his tagline was. But cores alone won't cut it.
So what else do you need?
We figured it out while analyzing the Skell. When I was transported inside the rift along with the Ares, machine and mind got melded together. We became inseparable. I won't pretend to understand.
So you need a way to
It wouldn't have
navigate
been
then?
possible for a living human to hold onto their self there otherwise.
They really like that cutscene.
So, without me and the Ares, the cores won't be able to deploy their full power.
Melted with the Ares. I think I get it. Not in the physical sense of being one thing, but like an engine running under the hood?
Damn, you're sharp, Lynn.
She is the
The
mechanic.
analysis didn't stop there. Better hold on to your seats. While inside the rift, I saw where the rivers of consciousness converge. Something like the crossroads between universes.
Oh, that's a cool image.
Even if we get the Ares and cores running, if we can't sync ourselves to that, we won't be going anywhere. Annoyingly.
Is it a question of timing, then?
Put simply, yes. And here's another nugget spun off from the Ares analysis of the rift.
More
Streams of
info.
consciousness converging on that universal nexus. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the Lifehold core.
They're what?
So we accidentally just
Remember what we were
made
talking about
something that was naturally existing.
How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive inside MIMS. Even with the Lifehold trashed, your consciousness is still being stored somewhere. Not by technology, but by some much larger universal mechanism.
But that's crazy.
This universal mechanism. What is it?
Dunno. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. You guys. People's lives. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something.
Does that mean
Ares
theoretically,
can tap into that?
a
This gathering
mind
place of
from
minds?
that was sent there from something other than the Lifehold could get sent to like a MIM or something with that?
If we make it out of this universe alive, you'll get to experience it yourselves. Anyhow, in order to pull off our great escape, we'll need those 6 cores. We'll need me, the Ares, and some miraculous timing. That's how we sync to the Nexus, or die trying. In matter of fact, Void's no fool. He'll have cottoned on by now.
But if that's the case, why hasn't he attacked NLA yet?
If he did, he might end up killing Al. He won't want to risk destroying the Ares either.
So he needs Al still?
Once he gets his ducks in a row, I expect he probably will try something.
Okay, so what's our game plan? What do you think, Rook? You better knock this one out of the park.
Done him back in time for lunch. Alright, let's go.
Home run.
Saying's normally dinner,
I'll
but
hold you to it,
we
bud.
have L on our team. We've been learning from him a bit. Also, that's another pretty shot.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Terrible. How about you?
Better than you, in other words, terrific.
They've said that a lot in this cutscene. How many times have they said it like this
Hear that?
cutscene?
Rook's answer?
Yes, and you seem pleased.
Yeah.
Although, why did you want someone else to make the call?
If I get taken out, I want to know there's someone I can trust with mankind's future.
And because I'm the main character, it's gonna be me. Great.
That isn't like you.
That's what we need right now. Someone who loves this world. The world and its people, warts and all. I need someone to take over my duty.
Basically the meme of the game.
You, in other words. When we were leaving Earth.
Did it actually become a... Like, when did it become a meme, then?
For your safety.
That's the Skull Hanger where we are now, actually. Or, actually, we're not there now, right now.
You look after the refugees. I'll protect the ship from outside.
Just look at their numbers. You can't shift the balance, not with a single Ares.
Yeah, well, you never know until you try.
Al.
I'll cut through their ranks, make you an opening. I'll protect you to the last. People of Earth will not be snuffed out here!
Spamming how they're popping up. So it's a meme now because of it. Great.
Those eyes.
I shouldn't be surprised, honestly. Especially with how much they pushed him saying it.
The jump drive is
Hello,
still in
Van
its
Damme.
experimental phase, but otherwise, the White Whale 2 is ready.
Is that the official name?
Shortly, if you'd care to step outside.
We'd be thrilled. Shall we check it out then?
I'm curious how this is gonna look.
I can't wait! Tatsu bristling with thrill.
Mine does its own thing. Yeah, honestly, it reminds me of when Xenoblade 3 was announced for the Game Award. Everyone was like, what game do you think is gonna win? And just the Xenoblade Hive Mind kicked in and spammed this one image of Mio, like, cross-armed or something. I don't remember exactly what it looks like, but it was great. And then it got absolutely destroyed at the Game Awards because no one that, like, because Xenoblade hadn't gotten nearly enough attention by then, even though it was, like, better than the games that won, in my opinion. It should have at least won music, and I've seen people, or I don't remember what game it was it God of War, I think? I've seen, like, God of War fans saying, after listening to the actual soundtrack, saying, oh yeah, this should have won. I don't know how many, though, said it. Oh hey, it's Rock! I'm surprised he's in an actual story cutscene. We've strapped wings on the Monon ship. It's a Xenoblade. Oh, I think I remember that one. I also remember Xenophone became a thing for a while when there was that one image with Mio and the mirror. And people were like, oh my goodness, it's a cell phone. Until Xenophone became a thing, until the Xenoblade 3 Direct, where it was turned out to just be a mirror. It was great, I loved that.
We now have a ship capable of withstanding even the longest voyage. Preliminary tests of the jump drive are showing promising results. All that's left is to support those who have not yet relocated to NLA.
And the cores.
Guide our current residents through the necessary procedures.
If the ghosts of Ganglion make a move, or further dematerialization occurs, we have the ability to launch the White Whale 2, even before all residents have boarded. Naturally, we'll keep you apprised. We may be forced to make a snap decision. So do be advised.
Once everyone's safely on board, it'll be time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, it'll be all-out war.
Also, I just thought of something. Imagine if his entire plan was to wait for us to get to the thing, raid us, and then just blast off.
If we lose the Ares, we'll be dead in the water.
Going all in? I say bring it on.
Changing the topic, where will we be going to?
How are we supposed to know that?
Ideally, a new universe.
Oh, wait, no, I just thought of something. Do you guys remember at the end of Xenoblade 3's DLC how an unknown object enters the newly fused, Ionios? Is that the white whale? Between David, let's go. We got this.
Very heartfelt. Love you too.
Elma, not to ruin the moment, but duty calls. Blade named Kylie had a request concerning a friend. They've not made it to NLA yet. Mind getting the full lowdown?
Of course. Right away.
Thanks. She should be by the cathedral in the residential district.
And this is part of the thing. Oh, I can just jump off the ledge here and reach her quickly. Or I can fast travel. I'm just gonna jump off the ledge because that's fun. Or more fun. Superhero landing. Oh, I like how we got up. It was a bit unsteady.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Here's the thing. There's a friend I've met in the course of work, and she's not here yet. Any chance you could go look for her?
That's a little worrying for sure.
Right? I'd love to go myself if I could. But my team's ushering people onto the lifeboat, so I'm kinda tied up.
Understood. We're on it. Any idea where we should start?
There's a lot of good ones, and they are funny.
Her usual residence is in Sylvalum at the Delusion's North Summit.
So I'm realizing I didn't hear her say where these were. Okay, over here. Oh, I remember that. That was the thing is, I remember I saw that. I was like, wait, no, this is taken from the Mario movie, but just edited. I need to avoid this because I hadn't seen the Mario movie yet. But it was still hilarious, and it makes sense considering his character. Too, he would do something like that if he could play piano.
Not sure if it's the friend, but someone was here recently.
Seems so.
Hey, that's an up on caravan thing.
Nobody's here now.
Maybe she already pack up and leave?
He's the bus. Hey, Noah, meteor. Probably still right. There, that was another one though. I remember.
Hey, if she'd already left, I'd expect to see signs of hurried packing, and I don't.
True.
What's another
And
one?
she evidently didn't extinguish the campfire.
That'd mean she was here until very recently.
Honestly, that reminds me of a time I went camping with my grandparents once. We lit a fire. It was in a safe area and stuff. Oh, found her. But basically, we went to bed somewhat early, and that fire was still burning in the morning. Ah, lifesaver! That's another good one. Oh! Okay, please say we can save her. Save the Napon! Ah, yes! Light gunfire causing massive explosions! The best news, yeah. Like, let's see, there was alley-oop, you said there was a lifesaver.
Let us handle things here. You run.
Pull a Tatsu real quick, though. What other memes were there? I think a hot knife through butter might have been a meme. A world without Juju. That sounds familiar, at least. Oh, you hit that Yonki thing. I feel like that's still a meme. Oh, I get how this works. You find the right orb. Oh, and the correct orb is glowing, too. That's dumb. Yeah. There's that. What else is there? Did the I kill you thing become a meme? Because I remember that was a really good scream. Grind time. Yeah, you can't. I think pretty much every one of Ryan's memes or lines were a meme at this point. Because they're like, can't have a rainbow without Ryan. That one was one I didn't know about because of spoiling for a while, actually. Oh, let's see, there was... Crashing the mobile artillery into the house became one, I think. Oh yeah, because it was like, the reverse was like crashing the mobile house into the artillery. I love the Xenoblade fandom. It's great. What a bunch of jokers. Yeah, Ryan. Once again, another one of Ryan's lines, actually. I'm pretty sure, well, did Ricky getting hit like a volleyball become a meme, or no? Because that feels like something that'd be a meme. There's a lot of great memes. In Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 2, I don't think got nearly as many memes. Do you know our names? Oh yeah, I guess in Xenoblade 2 there was it. That You Can Take Me, which someone remixed with the battle theme. And it was like Xenoblade 2 battle theme, but you won't forget it.
Now I'm feeling it. Need a boost?
That's true on it.
Never to bully Nopon again.
You didn't even lift a finger.
Not sure if that was the hut's owner, but shall we head back?
Let's do that.
Yeah, put your hand on my... Honestly, I'm surprised that became a... You know what, with how out of how out of the field it came, that makes a bit more sense, actually. I think I remember Mithra throwing things became a bit of a meme.
Name is Omomo. Hello, I'm Lynn. You're not hurt, are you?
Not even scratch.
Okay, also that reminds me, have you seen the Xenoblade 2 abridged? Because only chapter 1, or either chapter, yeah, I think it's just chapter 1's out, but it's great.
Of course Omomo knows.
And then in, like, the final fight against Malice and Jin, the sword sound clashing effects, I love them.
Exactly so.
For no reason, they sound just really good.
Before, one time Omomo was picking veggies and was attacked by wild critters like today.
Wasn't a wild critter, but alright.
Omomo wanted to flee, but Omomo no longer sprightly like used to be. So
Honestly, there's a few curse words, but it's also Xenoblade. But watch it, it's great. They even did, like, the thing is, they even did transitions for all the cutscenes. Which technically are custom made, although half the time it's just like, basically it's like someone tried making an animation with MS Paint with Rex and the Crabble for the first one. Or not MS Paint, but it was like very simple.
Wow, all that. She's very
You know what's great? Like, one of my favorite transition is, I don't remember when it happened, but there was like Nia.exe had stopped working.
Never failed to bring along lovely foodstuffs and other gifts. That's why Omomo also do her best to
And apparently my internet's dying.
Staying right here. Apologies that friends.
I think so. Let me check. You know what? Let me. Once again, it has cursor. I'm gonna find it real quick and put it in chat.
Hubby Pawn of Omomo rest peacefully.
Xenoblade 2 abridged.
That's why Omomo also wish here to remain.
But this planet's gonna disappear.
That's Nintendo, not Xenoblade 2 abridged. Voice text. Why do you do this? Xenoblade 2 abridged.
However, Hubby Pawn always got lonely very easily. That's why Omomo cannot leave Hubby Pawn here.
Yeah,
Omomo
found it. Share. Copy.
I get that, but still.
Yeah, warning swears. Watch at your own risk, but there it is.
That may be true, yes. Even so, Omomo not asking friends to understand.
Also, arguably better voice acting than the original Xeno 2.
Isn't she?
At least for chapter 1.
Omomo, I can empathize with you about wanting to stay with your loved one. It's just, are you sure that's the only reason?
May? There's something else, isn't
Also, I have not been paying attention to this cutscene at all. What are we talking about?
Omomo not wish to be burdened to anyone.
A burden?
That right. To family, to Little Pawn, who have lots of Little Pawn also. By now, they are safely in New LA.
Really? Then you should join them.
Omomo already Granny Pawn. Often struggle to keep up with shenanigans.
So what? They'd love to have
That
you.
happen. Without fail, everyone fuss and try to help out. But making new life in new environment take lots of effort and time. Incredible hassle.
You can still help.
Besides, Momo is so tired. And honestly, would hate to take away time and effort from every pawn.
Well, we came here for you because of that.
You call being a burden?
Precisely. Oh, Momo receive enough kindness already. Yes, ready to meet own end here by side of Hubby Pawn peacefully. That way, Little Pawn also then, surely happy.
Surely they'd be happier if you were with them. There's no reason for you not to impose on them. Please, You can't just give up on living like this. If you stay alive, you can support your family. That's the real way to happiness.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Die for themselves, just bring her back into it. Nah, it's her choice.
Indeed. Lynn, let her be. It's her choice to stay behind. We can't force her. Besides, it may seem cold, but there are others out there who want to come to NLA. They need our help. We're better used elsewhere. Omomo, you've made your feelings clear. Please, don't worry about your family. I promise you, we'll get them safely to a new world.
Oh, Momo, count on friends. And very sorry for making friends sad.
No.
I wish you'd come, but we can't force you.
I didn't consider your feelings.
They did also mention this in the beginning of the chapter.
Oh, Momo was happy that friend cared enough to speak mind. Very lovely.
Momo, if you change your mind, contact us anytime.
Thank you very much. Oh, Momo will not forget words of friend.
Well, let's get the news back to Kylie.
She's not gonna like the news, probably, but nothing that can be done. What, the Xenoblade 2 Abridged? Yeah, it came out like maybe a couple months ago now?
Was this the right answer?
3 months, yeah.
I don't think...
That's why only Chapter 1 is out so far. I do know they are. I think they are working on Chapter 2.
We must move forward, whatever the outcome. And that's it.
No, wait, what? Okay, no, that's actually not that big a deal now that I think about it. Get me back online. I want the free stuff from people killing things that I don't have to worry about, because, like, some of them do it here. Honestly, I think this is closer. Hey, we found out about your Nappa. Move! Okay, luckily I managed to swerve out of the way. But hey, we found out about your Nappa, Brett.
Kylie, what's that you're up to there?
You're not connected to online servers?
Timing. I was just about to head out to meet Omomo.
Okay, you're doing like private server things. Then.
Yeah. I just had a message from her asking for help with her luggage. She says she can't carry it alone.
Hey, so she decided to join.
Oh, she told me everything. I know she'd been planning on staying here.
Right, she was. I thought I knew better than she did.
It's so bad.
She said she'd done some thinking about what you told her.
Does it? Well, I guess it would cause a bit of lag.
Like she'd
I like the
felt
free
this
rewards.
mistaken feeling that she had to rely on others, and she felt that she was running away from her own responsibilities.
Poor thing.
Guys, I'm sorry.
What's gotten into you?
We'll see. I had a hunch that Omomo might not want to come.
And yet you sent us out anyway?
It's like every time we met, she always seemed to act so zen. I never managed to ask.
Instead, you wanted us to.
Yeah.
And in the end, Lynn managed to get through to her.
Hey, enough of that.
No, it really is all thanks to you, Lynn.
I mean, fair enough.
Just listen to her talk.
I just like having getting free stuff.
But this, it's taught me something. How important it is to say what you're feeling, what it achieves. Thank you for that.
Kylie, please, you're making me self-conscious.
Lindley is modern-day saint.
Tatsu!
Tatsu, you're not helping.
Go on now. Don't keep a Momo waiting.
Right, you are. Everyone, thanks so very much again.
Lynn, happy now?
Yeah.
Also, hopefully I don't get copyrighted for that song because they've been copyrighted, not copyright strike. It just prevents monetization, which I don't care about. But I still don't like it when it happens because it gives me a notification. Why is his the only skull here? Why is Alskel the only skull here, though?
Obviously terrible. And yourself?
I wouldn't say terrific exactly, but not awful.
Well, that's great to hear.
I just couldn't figure it out.
Also, why is Jessica the only one here?
The Ares could keep running, just as normal, even though all its cores got torn right out.
Fuel.
But it's because of you, isn't it?
Don't want to dwell on it, but yeah.
You know, looking at you, I get the feeling we're a step closer to solving the great mystery.
That's another reason why he's the only one that can use that skill then.
Huh.
I think
wasn't the Nintendo Direct.
Spirit isn't something
Why is the
can contain.
like why is the music like copyrighted like that? Then I'm curious about that. Is it like a singer? Does it have a bunch of singers that like own the properties of the song but allow them to be used in this game or something?
A person's spirit can exist in every other person whose life they touch. That's how I see it now.
No such thing as a soul that exists in isolation, huh?
It's like that with you. Your spirit lives inside everyone who thinks of you as the hero. And my spirit?
Does that mean their spirit can use the Ares?
Who's been kind enough to make the effort to get to know me. And so, the spirit of Lao, who held on to his memories of me until his very end, it has to be within me too.
Oh, what's that? That looks like it's Al's armor.
I might never have realized.
That's not true, Lynn. You knew it all along.
Apparently so. Oh, okay.
You feel other spirits, just the
Slightly annoying, but I don't know what. I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
That's all it took. No
Having
more.
said that, I've heard of some of the soundtrack to Attack on Titan, not soul leveling, but so, from what I've heard, he's a great composer. I definitely recognize the style of music now that you mention it.
Okay, who we searching for next?
Who's the new guy?
I'll tell you. There's a Blade who departed NLA and hasn't come back in yet. I want you to go pick him up.
And I mean, he's great. He's a great composer, from what I've heard.
So you know where he is.
Makes sense.
Eric, clue these guys in.
Roger that.
Your voice is not what I expected it to be.
Eric, curator and captain of the eponymous Team Eric. I'm a bit embarrassed to admit, but it's my subordinate Ted who needs help. Ted is having some trouble accepting the Exodus plan. He said he wasn't going anywhere, then flew off in a huff.
We feared this might happen.
First we left Earth, now we're leaving Mira. He won't be the only one with internal struggles right now.
Yeah,
I can imagine how these people feel a little bit as well. Like, you have to leave home. You finally find a new one, then you have to leave again. I don't want to admit he's selfish, but
carry on in quiet.
yeah, I don't like the other options much either.
Believe me, I've been there.
Oh well.
We're curators. In our line of work, generally, we handle a lot of animals and plants. You
That makes
to
a bit
have
more
lot of
sense.
Sympathy for the natural world.
I see. Flora and fauna are not part of the Exodus plan.
Right.
It's a thorny one.
follow the first steps to meet the man and hear him out.
Agreed.
He'll be at the Canopied Nightwood in Noctilum.
Discord,
It was the
I might
location
watch
of our
it
first
later.
mission.
I'll think about it.
Noted.
I appreciate
Go ahead and do it then. I might not have a chance to watch it, but we will see. That, and I might just forget to watch it. Alright, where are we going? I wasn't paying attention fully to the cutscene. Noctilum again, huh? Alright. I guess it's been a while ago since that fight in Noctilum then. Oh! Okay. He's probably been taken down. Oh, that's unfortunate then. Oh well.
Looks like our man.
Are you Ted?
Hey, you're Alma's team. What are you doing here?
Looking for you?
Looking for you at Eric's request.
Captain sent you? I'm sorry.
Also, I feel like right now,
You
it's
came
just a
out here
bunch
for
of
me?
side
You didn't have
quests.
to.
Or, how do I explain that? Let me see if I can put that better.
plan hasn't
Like,
changed.
all of the things we're doing right now is just, like,
Return to NLA.
smaller side quests as part of the main quest. Because we had to go find the Napon,
Here's where
now
we
we're
are.
going to find this
Your being
guy.
here right now is dereliction of duty.
And it makes it just feel like side
I
quests.
won't lie. We could
I
take
guess.
you into custody.
Look, I can't get on board with it.
Because we're not bringing plants and animals?
Exactly.
Oh no, that's neat, good then at
Must
least.
realize why. The logistical hurdles alone.
Sure. And yet, they're what nurtured this planet. Since way before we arrived. And just because we showed up, the whole world's just gonna disappear like that.
I wish we could take them
stop it,
too,
I'd rather go with
honestly.
them.
I get what he's saying, but I don't know.
You have to follow your own conscience, no question. We will respect your decision. But you need to remember that by doing this, you'll be forcing people to leave you behind.
Well, I'm sure you've had time to consider it from all angles by now.
I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing is pointless, but still.
What if Ren took along genetic information?
The genetic information of the plants and animals of Mira?
Like Tatsuse!
I mean, how long would that
I
take?
don't think there's any rule against it.
Clever.
So,
You
yeah,
want to emulate the
I've
Earth
seen it.
colonization project by preserving the genetic.
I'll watch it when I
information
get the
from
chance
its
if I
flora and
remember.
fauna.
Tatsu knew Ilmo would get it. Bet what Tatsu said.
Stream, alright, sure thing. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed and I'll see y'all later.
Whew, that's some good thinking. For a Napon.
Friend could have left off that last part.
Our time is
Nah,
limited.
Napon is required.
We won't be able to capture all of it. Verdict?
We'll help you however we can.
Yes, I'm all for. If we can bring even a small memento of Mira's existence to the next universe we live in, I want to make it happen.
Alright, let's get stabbing to get those things,
I can
I
gather
guess.
the data we need from Noctilum. Can you do the other continents?
I'm like, actually, I guess we are a 4-person team. That makes more sense.
I've sent you the coordinates for a spot in Primordia that'll make for good data. Best of luck.
Let's move.
Also, I'm sure if you were to, like, say, hey, yeah, we're doing this, you could get a lot of people along to help you with it. Because once again, I'm sure he's not the only person who thinks this. Oh no, it's in the kit. Is it in the kit? No, it's not in the kit. Oh, it's there. I'm blind. Whoops. Oh, we can see the... I don't remember what they're called, but the big destruction thing events from here.
That's Primordia's data gathered.
Thanks a lot. Right then. If you can head over to Oblivia...
We're on it.
Honestly, I kind of wish we could split the party for this, but we also can't just leave, like, Al alone, because they said we need him. And honestly, I'm surprised there isn't more security with Al, too. Actually, another thing. Oh, no, I don't want to do that while I'm removing because I missed stuff. But, like, if you need data for a lot of this place, don't worry, I got a lot of the fauna for you. And, like, vegetables, fruit, flora, fauna. So we got a lot of it still. What was that? Oh, it's shooting stars. That's really cool. And pretty. Ignore me just stealing all your watermelons and Okrosuka things. They're not gonna need much longer anyway, it's fine.
We have no choice but to fight.
Immediate cockpit time, too. Oh, okay, unique. Don't know where the unique is, but they're somewhere. Oh, there they are. Alright, that's a lot of Oblivia filled in, actually. Wow. Did not realize how low Lynn was, but that we're fine. How many of these guys are there? So many items. There's the extraction point, too. Oh, was that an easy debuff probe? Those are kind of rare, honestly.
Jamnetic information collected.
Looks like Sylvalem's next.
Sylvalem's so up this way. I kind of wish he could have gotten a second one on his own. Well, to be fair, he is countering one of the more biodiverse areas as well, considering how much flora there is. Also, a lot of these things here that I need, apparently. Might as well yoink them. Not what I thought you were.
Keep this up forever. I bumped us a body part. You know the drill. Here comes the pain.
So long, boring field.
Let's get in close.
I really don't like those things. Anyway, give me the extraction point. This was the area I thought it was then.
Okay, it's in the bag.
We're finished.
Wow, that was fast. I guess that's why you're the pros. Last on the list would be Cauldros, then.
Got it. Once we have the data, we'll return to Noctilum.
Great. I'll go back once I'm done, too.
Also, I like how we're not just forcing him back. Like, hey, yeah, we understand what you're going through. We'll help you do a thing, and then you'll come back. I think that's pretty neat. It also does get a lot more done than just, hey, yeah, come back. Almost 30% in Sylvaem, too. And that is also all of the wreckage completed. Row complete. Category complete. I wonder what happens when we get a region complete. Oblivia is the closest missing. What is it missing? One natural artifact. Unfortunately, it's the rarest one. On my own time, if I have a chance, there's a lot of things I need to do, because I have a video I want to work on, there's a lot of stuff in Xenoblade X I want to do, but if I get the chance, I'll see if I can go and find at least that one. I think we're going to be in for a fight regardless because of these things, yeah.
See you next time. Offensive stance. Now, close in and clean up.
Remove you of your arm. Thank you. I mean, you don't need it anyway, right? You're fine. We're gonna do bonus damage from the back.
Bruce, stream it! Rising Flame! Ultra Splash! Magnum Edge! Bruce, stream it!
Buy my weapon. Alright, you're up next.
Melee attacks.
Okay. Bingo!
But you're fighting. You're not even near us.
Now, close in and clean up.
That does not seem... Oh, I died. Lynn might be able to get me up. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this though. If I can just escape, even if I... Because they can hit me from there, wow. Nope, I died. Honestly, I'm surprised they were that tough. Or not that tough, they didn't move. We had to run all the way over to them.
Didn't have to be like this.
Let's see him chew on this.
Switching to ground.
Wait, did Lynn just say Tatsu's leaving the scout? Tatsu's in the scout, you know, that makes sense, actually.
Shadow strike.
Take this!
Primer.
Good idea. I'll cut him down to size. Ready for backup.
Shadow strike.
0-0.
That's how to advance. You can do it.
Rising Flame! Aura ready. Focus on your
There we go, now I can do that. Why do you want another aura?
Bruce, stream it!
Like, immediately as well.
You're in, Bruce, stream it! Okay, here comes the tank. We didn't see that coming. Gun him down. I'll take it from
Last
here.
one, finish it. Might be a good sword, I'm not sure.
And that's the last of it.
Good work, everyone. Back to Noctilum, then.
I am not running all the way back to Noctilum. I shall teleport back. Why do I have a bad feeling something's going to go wrong?
We've collected a whole dragon's hoard of genetic information. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. I'm ready. I'll go back to NLA.
Really?
Yes. See, while collecting the data, I heard voices. The beings that made this world told me something.
What voice? Really? That's
preserve
something.
is to cultivate.
Might have been hallucinogens. Imitate that you heard them. You were collecting a lot of fauna.
Not at all. Ted here, he's listened to this world more than anyone. I'm not surprised it spoke to him.
To preserve is to cultivate, huh? It's true that though this world will perish, we can still plant its seeds. In the next.
Yes, I swear I'll make it happen.
Yep, something bad's happened. Honestly, it's just a Gogol, not as bad as I thought. Or a couple, not Gogols, what are these things?
What's the deal? I'm afraid I may have trespassed on their territory while I was collecting the data earlier.
We'll handle it. You just get to NLA.
As you say.
It didn't have to be like this.
It's just we've been too long without a fight.
Let's see him chew on this.
What? Oh, I died. How much damage do they do to me at once? Want to get behind them. Yeah, these guys do a lot of damage. Get Lynn back up. Alma's gone down. I need to get to overdrive. Someone else got Alma. Oh right, yeah, I gave him Al that one skill. Want a melee attack? Let's get him a melee attack! I'm fine honestly being out of that now. We're done! They could do some damage though. That was a hard fight. Yeah. I probably should also check on my gear. Because apart from like the long swords we're using, I'm just using whatever random gear I found. Like I'm sure some people are still wearing the starter gear of someone else.
Ted saw sense and came back. And with a load of data in tow. You made a commander very happy today.
Where is he?
He broke the rules. He'll need to do his time. To discourage the others, shall we say.
Honestly, I feel like
I thought as much.
That's a bit harsh considering we need all hands on deck.
What about that?
Already added to the White Whale 2's databases.
You cleared it.
Commander, thank you for this.
Mustache Man is big softy.
All right, folks. We'll call it a day. Kudos. You've earned yourselves a break. Well, there is one more thing.
It's not over.
Problem?
Good news.
Oh, okay.
The press too. The jump drive is online.
You're serious?
I am. Go see for yourselves. The others should already be over there.
We gotta see it.
Yeah, let's.
That looks kind of neat. Why is it on the outside of the... I guess it has to be close to the thrusters.
Oh, what a magnificent...
But why is it on the outside of the ship? Isn't that vulnerable?
Drive to the White Whale 2, a nigh impossible task in itself. But to run them in parallel? Thereby allowing the Ares to function as it always did? Hands off to you!
Now to get back the cores from Void, make the Ares whole and return to home base, then we can finally leave this place. Nice and simple, just the way I like them.
We've achieved a hell of a lot in a few short weeks.
Oh, I'm honestly surprised that much time has passed, but it makes sense.
Allies, chief among them the Mana, who shared much wisdom with us. Humanity could not have done this alone.
You know, I'm starting to think we might just be able to pull off a win.
In Void's contest? Really?
Lynn, now's not the time.
Yes, right. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring all that back up.
You're not wrong to have a wafer, Lynn. Ideally, all living creatures, big and small, would not fight, but set their eyes on a new universe while standing knee to knee.
Close enough.
Is, when Void faced us, he didn't
I
consider
love El.
pursuing that possibility.
I didn't know what to think of him at first, but he's grown on me.
Even in theory. His goal is survival, at the cost of all else, everything and everyone. No more.
What a lonely way to be.
If loneliness is all he knows, is that why he doesn't want anyone else to make it to the next universe? That's why he denies us?
That's right.
Hang on a sec. He claims he's pursued us because he wants to know what death is. When I thought of him as evil, did I get him wrong? Was I too hasty?
No, there's certainly a streak of wickedness in him.
The thing is, I don't think I have any other reason why he's doing this.
Insatiable and curious, too. In a way, he's very pure. But if it ultimately brings him to wish harm upon us, we should call a spade a spade. By any name, his intentions are inscrutable to us, and that's the truth.
It's not like he wants to be screwed anyway. He's alone, and fine with it, right? Trying to suss him out might just tick him off. Although, I doubt that he even has the capacity to get angry.
He doesn't feel anything from what I see.
You trying to make me puke?
I mean, also, he had, Al had seen, like, everything in the thing.
Gotten mixed together.
So yeah, there is that.
Over there. Inside of the rift.
Mixed? Such a curious notion.
It's the place where all consciousness flows. Me and Void, we both made it out of there. Doesn't surprise me if things got a little buggy.
So there's a bit of each of you in the other?
Maybe. Though, there's one key difference between me and him.
I'm curious what that is.
To secure us a place where we can all belong together. And that's because of a strong passion. Something Void can never possess. It's 'cause I love you all.
Never were more heroic.
Incredibly corny, but makes sense. I think corny is the word.
Thought I'd shaken the whole hero thing.
Yeah, I really like Al's character now that I've gotten to know him.
Fate doesn't lay our path out in front of us. We make it ourselves. Real body or mimeosome doesn't matter.
Like, it doesn't even feel like they're pushing him on us that much, either.
Fight to survive. Right?
Also, of course, they're ending with this song.
The White Whale 2 is now complete. Furthermore, all prospective escapees have been relocated to NLA. It's been hard work, but we're at the final stage.
Embark the residents, then retrieve the cores from Void and get going.
That's it.
I'm sure you must all be feeling the strain. Stay strong. We'll be needing your services just a while longer.
That said, there's still time before the DMAT effect reaches us.
Well,
We should get some rest.
so basically they're saying, don't rush to the next chapter.
Dismissed.
But man, that took way longer than I thought it would. And we're so close to being able to use level 60 skills as well. I'm excited for that. I want to check one thing before we go on. Recommended level 59. Required level 55. Complete a Hero's Trial Fetty mission. So, not only can we not progress yet until we complete this, we have to be at a high level. Okay, so next time, side quest episode, we will be doing a Hero's Trial to start with. Assuming I remember. Beyond that, I have no idea. For now, though, I'm going to end stream here. I hope everyone watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!